All right, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to dive into what it means to embody and align with the awakened version of yourself, what it means to become the awakened version of yourself, and also how you can begin your journey of inner awakening today. My name is Gianna Badeau. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, holistic coach, meditation teacher, and guide. And if you'd love deeper support beyond this episode, make sure you check out the links in the notes below. There's so many resources and tools that can help you get started. So make sure you grab access to my Rewired free guide, 5 Steps to Subconscious Healing and Transformation. This is an incredible free offering to help you get started on your subconscious healing and inner transformation journey. And if you know you're ready to go even deeper into the subconscious, make sure you grab access to the Rewired app. There's over 50 subconscious meditations and self-hypnosis audios to help you go deeper within yourself, under the layers. Reach what is under the layers of the conscious level of your mind so that you can heal and rewire the unconscious patterns and programming that have been holding you back and keeping you stuck in the cycles that are no longer serving you. So you can stress less and achieve more and also feel like your best self every single day. So you can check out all of the resources linked below. All right, let's dive in. What does it mean to be the awakened version of yourself? The awakened version of yourself is the version of yourself who is the most present to yourself and also to your life. The awakened version of yourself is aware of the unconscious programming under the surface, is intentional about rewiring and reprogramming that unconscious programming that's not serving you. And the awakened version of yourself is awake to your life. You are intentionally living and breathing and being in your reality every day. You are all in it. You are all there. You are conscious. You are aware. And you are choosing to live this conscious, aware, holistic lifestyle that allows you to actually enjoy your life. You are getting out of the rat race. You are breaking the cycle of living asleep, living unconscious, living on autopilot. Because the reality is, unfortunately, most humans today are alive, are breathing, but are living asleep, are living on autopilot, are doing the same things over and over again and not even understanding why. No intention behind it, just doing it because they've been programmed to do it, creating their life in alignment with what someone else told them to do versus what they actually want to be doing versus what is actually aligned for them on a deep spiritual level, at the soul level of your being. So becoming awakened means you are shifting from a state of constantly doing, specifically unconscious doing, living in that dreamlike state where you are awake but asleep, and moving into this state of being, of awakening, where you are awake to life, you are awake to the actions that you're taking, you are intentional and aware about the actions that you want to be taking, and also you are taking action on intentionally creating a life that you want to be living. You're not living a life that someone else told you to live. You're not living a life you have just been programmed to live, or the life you think you should be living. You're not living in alignment with the judgments or perceptions of others. You know what you want. You know what makes you happy. You are aware of your blockages, and you're on your journey to eliminating those unconscious blockages. Becoming the awakened self does not mean that you are this perfect enlightened being. It is not that. Becoming the awakened self means you are conscious. You are conscious of the areas of yourself that need healing, that need work. And you're also conscious of your reality. You're conscious of how you feel. You're conscious of what you want. You're conscious of what you don't want. You're conscious of the present moment. And you're committed to living more fully in the present moment. The version of you who is living asleep is likely living in the past or the future. That version of you does not embody the present moment, which is really sad because the present moment is truly, deeply the only moment that actually matters. Past is gone. Yes, it's shaped you and molded you into who you are today, and those experiences of the past may even still affect you today, but the past is gone. And the future hasn't happened yet. You're daydreaming about things in the future that may never even happen. And so the pathway to actually living in alignment with peace and harmony and living intentionally and fully and feeling whole, feeling fulfilled in your life every day is being present to where you are at right now, being intentional about where you're at right now, feeling whole where you're at right now, making that your main mission and priority. I am committed to being present and feeling whole and fulfilled in this stage of my life right now, in this present moment. This is the work of your life. Becoming present, becoming awake, breaking free of the unconscious dreamlike state that you may be stuck in right now is the hardest work that you may ever do on yourself. But once you begin the journey, there's no turning back. You're on the journey. You are waking up. You've started that process of waking up. So being awakened is not this spiritual guru enlightenment thing. Becoming awakened means you're awake to life. You are conscious, you are present, you're aware of how you feel, you are aware of, again, your blockages and the areas of your mind and your body that need some attention, that need your focus. And you're also aware of what you're putting in your body, choosing a pure, clean lifestyle, aware of what you are allowing to enter your mind, allowing what programming or opinions and perceptions of others you allow into your mind. You're also a guardian of your own energy. When you feel negative energy coming into your energy sphere, you cleanse your energy. You shift your energy. You take charge of your energy because you know that your energy is heavily affected by everyone else. So becoming the awakened version of yourself means that you are conscious and awake to your life. Put simply, you're present. You're present in your life. You're present in your body. You're conscious of what you're allowing in your mind and body. You are choosing this path of inner consciousness, of outer awareness, of waking up. This is a journey of waking up. And so how do you embody the awakened self? Well, it's a journey. It's not something you just decide and it happens overnight. The journey of inner awakening is a path. It's a path you first must choose. I choose to become more present. I choose to wake up out of this dreamlike state that I've been stuck in for far too long. Wake up from the anger, wake up from the resentment, wake up from the guilt, wake up from the past. Let go of what I'm holding and gripping onto about the future. I choose the now. It's first and foremost a decision that you must make. And once you choose to embody the now, there is this journey of self-awareness that must begin, where you become aware of where are your blind spots, where are your unconscious blockages, what is the programming that is in your subconscious mind, becoming awake and aware to what your inner state looks like, what your inner reality looks like. Because the truth is, your outer reality is a direct reflection of your inner reality, of your inner world. And so to shift and evolve anything in your life, it starts within you. And most people skip this step. And so becoming an awakened version of yourself means that you are choosing to become awake to what your inner reality looks like, to become truthful with yourself, right? To be honest with yourself about what's actually going on inside of you. You're not hiding from you anymore. You're not hiding from your pain. You're not hiding from your subconscious blocks. You're not hiding from the areas of your life that really need your healing, focus, and attention. You're bringing awareness to it. And you are choosing this path of healing, of self-discovery, of self-awareness. And when you begin this journey, you naturally start waking up. And when you wake up to what's happening inside of you, you begin to wake up to the present moment, to your life. Now, of course, there are practices that will support you on this path, on this journey of awakening, of waking up. Meditation and self-hypnosis, as I talked to you about in the beginning of this episode, are incredible tools to help you to train your mind to become more present every day, to actually give yourself some space to go deep within yourself. These are important habits that, in fact, you need in your life every day. You need a commitment to go within yourself, to close your eyes so that you can see yourself more clearly. Because the truth is, that is the only way that you can actually see yourself more clearly. You close your eyes so that you can see, not so that you can sleep. Yes, of course, we all need to sleep at night. But to become aware and awake, you have to break out of that dreamlike state that I spoke about a few moments ago. When you are living on autopilot, going through the motions of your day, living in the chaos, living in the stress, checking things off your to-do list, and not once have you stopped and asked yourself, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? What do you need today? What does my soul need today? What does my body crave today? How can I support my mind? What belief systems are playing out behind the scenes that are perhaps self-sabotaging me today? And so allowing yourself this time, whether it's meditation or just quiet time laying on your back, even if it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, we all have time for it. If you say you don't, it's an excuse. Whatever you choose, self-hypnosis, meditation, deep relaxation, yoga, you need the space for this every single day. This is an incredible tool to support your awakening. But to actually awaken, you have to clear what's in your subconscious. This is probably one of the biggest pieces of the awakening journey, because you can do all the meditation, all of the yoga, all of the massages, all of the self-care, but if you haven't actually rewired and healed the unconscious programming, the traumas that are stored in your subconscious, no yoga, no meditation, no action you take is actually going to support you long term. So the yoga, the meditation, the healing work, that supports this deeper work. The deeper work is what moves the needle forward for you, is what actually allows for transformation. So think of it like this. Let's say you have a tool belt. And on that tool belt, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's journaling, there's affirmations, there's self-development books. There's all these different tools that you can do every day to amplify your energy, to lift you up, to help you feel better, to keep you focused. But the subconscious work, that's the belt, right? That holds everything else up. And so to heal forward and to actually make lasting transformation, to actually break free from your habits, you have to break free from the subconscious patterns that are holding you back and keeping you stuck. And so in my work as a hypnotherapist, many people think that hypnotherapy is a form of sleep. Unfortunately, there's so many weird misconceptions out there because of magic shows and things in Hollywood. Hypnotherapy is not sleep. It's a state of heightened focused self-awareness. It's a state of awakening, which is why I've chosen to rebrand my podcast to the Awakened Self Podcast, because what we're doing in subconscious work is not just relaxing. We are awakening. We are waking up to ourselves. We are waking up to life. We are coming home to ourselves, to the truest, deepest part of you. Going deeper, living deeper. And when you go deeper and live deeper, you show up deeper in every other area of your life. Your relationships deepen, expand, and grow. Your money expands and grows. Your success expands and grows. It all starts with you. But if you're not focusing on you, how can you expect to expand and grow? You're doing all the right things, but you're not actually doing the inner work. And that is what is missing. That is the missing key that unlocks the door, the subconscious work, your subconscious mind. is the key that unlocks the door to everything you want in your reality. Because your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of everything you say and everything you do. Your programming is determining how you are showing up, how you are acting, what you are saying, what you're not saying, per the programming you have in your subconscious, likely from your childhood. Most of the programming that is in your subconscious is from your childhood. And so if you haven't revisited that programming as an adult, you are living from programming that you did not even choose. Some of it may be good. Some of you may have some good programming in there, but there's likely some programming that you wouldn't choose for yourself if you had the choice. And you may think, well, all these years I just thought this is who I am. I have no choice. You do have a choice. You get to choose the programming that runs your reality by choosing what is in your subconscious. So you can delete old programming and you can insert new programming that actually reflects the version of yourself that you want to embody. This is the process of waking up, of coming home to yourself, of deepening your life, of being intentional about what you allow in your mind and body. This is so important. This is so important. How can you expect to live an awakened life and pollute your body with foods that are terrible for you? Of course, once in a while, like around the holidays and maybe here and there, it's okay. But majority of the time, you should be living a holistic whole food lifestyle, having pure whole foods. Of course, again, what are you putting in your mind? What are you allowing in your mind? Yes, we all love to watch Netflix here and there, but if you're binge watching Netflix every night for hours and hours on end, you are polluting your mind. If you are binging your social media every day, scrolling, filling your mind with other people's lives all day long, all night long, whenever you choose to scroll, you are polluting your mind. And so choosing the awakened life, embodying the awakened self, means you are living a purer, more connected, more conscious lifestyle that is aligned for what you want, not what other people's lives are. Right? So that means less social media, less binging Netflix, less toxic foods and ingredients, and living a pure whole lifestyle. Now, this is a part of it. It's not all of it. The bigger piece of living an awakened life is what's going on in here, is healing what is going on in here, is working on that programming that is under the surface that you're not aware of. Because the truth is, what's in your subconscious, you're not aware of, you're not awake to. And so when you begin the subconscious work, you begin to wake up. And when you wake up, it's a feeling you could never even describe in words. Everything in your life just feels better. Everything you do feels better. You feel lighter. You feel more whole. You feel more excited and invigorated for your life every day. You're not just waking up like Eeyore, going through the motions of, oh, I have to do this today. Oh, I have to do that today. What you get to do every day becomes a gift, becomes an opportunity, becomes something you are deeply grateful for, even the things you don't want to do. So this journey of awakening begins with you coming home to yourself. It's not about changing who you are. It's about aligning with who you truly are, who you are beyond the surface level of all of the facades and layers of life that have been built up over your true self. So as you've moved through your life, you've built up layers over yourself, right? From our parents, from experiences we've gone through, from life, from stress. And so this opportunity to wake up is to unlayer, is to release the weight, release the baggage, and actually feel who you are again. Embody who you are, the truest version of you. And so if you are inspired to begin your awakening journey, you're in the right place. The tools and resources that are linked below can help you get started at taking action. And of course, the Awakened Self podcast is also there for you as a guide. We share brand new episodes every single week to support you in waking up to yourself, waking up to your life in the deepest, most profound way so that you can unlock unlimited abundance, so that you can connect to peace, so that you can feel whole, so that you can feel fulfilled, so that you can be awake, so you can wake up to life. And if you love this episode, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode along this incredible journey. And I will see you next time.